It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships, Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy. And every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas. Get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2023. Host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the fans in attendance and to the fans around the world. I have a special guest, Mark. Welcome.
Hey Paul, how are you? Hello everybody. It's nice to be here with unfortunate circumstances, but this should be a good game. Mohammed Shahab from the UAE, beaten finalist in the Masters individual, really good player. I have to be honest, I don't know a whole pile about the two Mongolian players. But Mohammed is a top player, has been for a long time. Played in an epic final last night, losing 5-4 at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Definitely.
It's a good chance straight away for Paul here, or for Mohammed here.
Now, Mark, you represented your country very proud in
in difficult circumstances this week, unfortunately. My partner having a bit of a fall and unable to play in the team event, and he was unfortunately unable to participate at all. So John Farrell, he's had to pull out, which is very unfortunate for us. But not a great individual tournament for me. Didn't play very well, but beaten a tight match in the last 16. But Yeah, it's been a great venue actually. Table's excellent. Conditions have been really good.
And how do you see this game going in respects to?
Can't see anything here but a United Arab Emirates win, to be honest. Mohammed is one of the better players in the tournament. He's going to drop very few frames, even though it's a very tough format, one frame and you're out. But yeah, he's a very strong player, Mohammed. He won't be losing many frames in this event. He's that red to pull up. That's a good shot. One good shot, and he has a really good chance here to build a break. He's got to be tired today. He had a long day yesterday, Mohammed.
Definitely. This is interesting. 3 reds, 3 blacks.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be staying for the black though. I think he'll be coming out of there now. Yeah. That's a poor miss from Mohammed. White's gone as well, is it? Oh. Been lucky there. Covered the red by the blue. But yeah, it's a difficult shot he's left now.
I've seen this gentleman play before. He hasn't performed anywhere near his capability on table 1.
Yeah, it's a tough place to go as well. It's a bit of a baptism of fire here against Mohammed, who's played a lot of his matches on table 1, so he's kind of used to this table. He knows the conditions. Should be very comfortable out there. I must say though, I like the Mongolian player socks. It's a nice shot.
Now this pink, he has to hit it firm. I have seen them miss, but the nicest thing is there's no finger marks to deviate that ball. They tend to roll it and it sort of hits those finger marks and it just drifts just at the last turn.
He hasn't got a whole pile of angle on this actually. He might have to punch this in. Unless he tops it through for the red closest to the middle. Yeah, it's a good shot. The red obviously goes by the yellow. This is a good chance now. He just stuns this in. He's got the blue in the middle. He can develop some more reds. Yeah, it's a good shot. Just float this in for the red that's already hanging there over the middle.
Might be.
It looks a bit trickier on there now on that angle, but it's definitely far enough out from the cushion for him to pot it.
Did you play on the TV table?
No, I played on
table 2, yeah.
A couple of times, yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were in the arena.
It's a really nice looking setup to table 1. The lighting, the whole lot looks good there.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot from Mohammed there, yeah. He's got nice control of this frame now. Not too sure what he'll do here. Will he just float it in and play for the red down the cushion, I think? Or will he play the cannon? They're not really a great pack to go into. I think maybe he'll float this in for the red down the cushion. Yeah. That's a little bit awkward actually. Could have run another few inches with that. Should be okay to run it through off 2 cushions, play for the black. Unless he spotted a plant, does he? I have a pool player next to me, he should be able to see that.
Definitely. I apologise. I'm just doing the right up for the
No, I don't think it is a plant actually. Yeah, he's got a nice angle actually on this right to just run it through off 2 cushions. Should be able to land level with the black and play a little cannon into the reds. Actually, he might just punch it in. Yeah. He's going to have to play the pink now. And pink to the middle. Either play on the two reds that are to the right of the pink, or a little nudge to the red below left of the pink. He's got a cue as well though. So the littles are not the biggest here.
So the break building, how do you find the break building? Is it like a maze in there with the reds? Do you pick the ones in the open?
It's actually quite difficult on these tables, as most people have found out. While they play lovely and quick, the cushions can play a little bit bouncy, so it's actually difficult to control the ball when you're in. But Mohammed's doing a pretty good job of it at the moment. It's a lovely shot. He's got them nice now. He might play a little cannon into the pink here, or try and get the gap between pink and red for the red above the black. Yeah, it's perfect.
Looking in control.
Yeah, he's a very good break builder, Mohammed. He always has been. He's got a lovely, nice tempo around the table. He's got a nice demeanour. He never looks flustered.
He's looking very fresh in respects to...
He is. I think he's lucky. It was a 1 o'clock match and not 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he would have looked as fresh. But the one thing I do know, he lost to a very good friend last night. I know himself and Habib are very close, so
yeah,
I'm sure that softened the blow some little bit. Not much, but this has been a really nice break actually for Mohammed.
Funny you should say that. As we were doing the commentary this morning, he came in and took a photo of us. It was quite amusing. I'd never seen a world champion do that before.
He's a nice guy, Habib.
Yeah,
they both are. Up for the blue here, I think. Yeah, he's such a good ball striker, Mohammed. He always has been. He hits the ball so nice and clean.
Now, with your accuracy, when you tend to miss, how do you regroup? Well,
you kind of have to accept it, really, because I mean the best players in the world miss. This is a lovely shot. It's lovely. Best players in the world miss. You just have to try and it's more mental strength than anything else, really. You're going to miss balls. You just have to trust that you've done the work and your technique is good enough. You just trust yourself the next time. That's all you can do, really. And very few players would have come to this World Championship without being ready. So the work is done, you just have to trust your ability.
And how often do you practice?
I'm lucky. I have a table at home in my house. I don't have a whole pile of people to practice with where I'm from.
Okay.
So Mohammed was a bit unlucky there, to be honest. He could have landed on something a little bit easier than that, but he's got complete control of this frame. So if I'm working, I work in a hospital, so I do long hours, and if I'm working long days, I don't practice at all, and when I'm off I do 3 or 4 hours a day. That's generally what I do. So I probably practice 4 days a week, 3 or 4 hours a day.
Wow.
That's probably what I do. And in preparation for this.
And do you practice routines? Do you have matches? There's a reason why I asked that, and I'll explain how the pool players practice.
It's a bit of both, really. Ideally you want a mix of both. The ideal thing is you do a couple of days a week in your own, and you get a couple of days match practice with somebody as well. That's the ideal preparation.
Yeah.
But it's not always easy to find, because I live right down the south, down the bottom of Ireland, so it's not easy to find people to practice with, because it's not a very popular sport down there. But the one thing we do have is we have a very good level of competition in Ireland, so when you do go to tournaments, the standard's very high. We've got some top players in Ireland at the moment, and they always go deep in these events as well, so that's where we are blessed, I think. But you can see all the countries from Asia especially getting stronger and stronger every year. That's a lovely shot. I mean, the world champion in the men's event. Ali's a good friend of mine. He's such a good bloke. I was delighted to see him win it. Actually, he's a great lad, and he's a good player. He's improved so much. But he was very intelligent the way he played. He played the conditions, which they're not ideal for scoring. So when there was balls there, Ali took them, and what he didn't do was miss easy balls, which was the key to him winning the world title. I think he missed less easy balls than anybody else. He's a really good player. Very, very happy for him, actually. I'm from Qatar.
That's right.
Who's for Qatar snooker.
That's very kind of you, Mark. Now I have news for you about Ireland. Players are going to come over for the pool championships next year for the Qatar Open. So Jim was explaining he's going to bring some players over.
Yeah, we'll probably... Is that 9 ball?
9 ball.
Yeah, myself, Brendan O'Donoghue, Ross Bullman, Rodney Goggins, and there's a couple of more. We're thinking of 10 or 12 maybe going to travel over to play in it. So
I was the only England player representing England in the Qatar Open.
Yeah,
and that was amazing.
You don't want to get beat by one of the Irish that don't play pool, because we're probably going to bring one queue between us.
And incidentally, in the pool world, you're spot on with your table at home. I have my own table, and I put in 7 hours a day.
Oh my God.
And for 3 months that happened, and I do 3 live shows per day, and I play Ali O'Bailey and Bashar and Michael Giorgio. Those are my training partners.
Yeah, they're nice training partners, to be fair.
And the diff.
Michael's a great addition. Actually, Michael Giorgio's a great addition for Qatar Q Sports. He's a really good guy and top player as well. Yeah, top player as well.
And the nicest thing is we all support each other when we're out in the arena.
Yeah, that's the way it should be as well. It's been a really good frame here from Mohamed Shahab, actually. Doesn't look to be much of a hangover from last night. He's hit the ball really nicely here.
And do you know what I like about this game? It's all over.
It sure is. Yeah, he looks good, Mohamed. I'm sure he'll be very, very disappointed not to win last night. He was in such a commanding position at 3-1 up.
Definitely.
Yeah, and definitely. And very tight frame. He should really have went 4-1, and I think at 4-1 he probably wins. But yeah, he'll come again for sure.
And what's your future, Mark, in the snooker world?
Well, go back to Ireland, play in all the tournaments, try and qualify again next year, come and have another crack at it. I usually do okay when I go abroad, to be honest. I've got a pretty good record.
Good.
This has been my worst ever event, actually, last 16, which I suppose is not a terrible complaint really, but just didn't feel like I performed at all this week, which was disappointing. But look, we'll go again. I've been playing good snooker for the last few months, been playing really well, so hopefully we'll go home, we'll do the same again and try and win a few tournaments, try and get the standard back to what it was, and get back here and try and win another world title or European title. A few Judd Trump shots there from Mohamed Shahab, not quite the same speed that Judd plays him. Obviously he's not a pool player either, he can't double the ball. That's a good frame for Mohamed. I think very surprised if this isn't a comfortable win for the UAE, to be honest. He might not have to spend too long here today, Paul.
Well, to be fair with you, you're spot on. We hit 13 hours yesterday. Unbelievable. And that's the difference, Mark. When I'm with somebody, believe me. By the way, you're glued to this chair because I put super glue there.
I won't be, because I'm going for food shortly. So you'll be on your own again. But I'll come back as the week goes on, because I've got nothing else to do.
Listen, I had to take the door off the hinges. It goes back on when somebody's sitting next to me. So
I'm just having a look at the score on the other table.
Yeah, we can see the...
Actually, UAE are playing on both tables.
Yes.
You've got UAE 1 on table 1 and UAE 2 against Switzerland on table 2. UAE slightly ahead in that match. I think it's Mohamed Al Joker playing in that, I think. Who I played in the individual. Good player and a really nice guy, actually.
Manelli.
Yeah. Nice man.
So we've got so many monitors here, we can see many games. And the nicest thing about
this should actually, sorry, go on, Paul, sorry. What?
one thing about it, Mark, it only happened one time. It takes two of us to do it, but we couldn't. I don't think we'll be able to do it today because you're off in a minute. We commentate on both tables.
Okay.
So they don't. The spectators can't see table.
Right. That's actually a really good shot there on table 2.
Yeah. Mark, you're a natural.
Yeah,
you're right in here.
It's a very, very good shot. It's a good hit that because he could have been there for a while if you don't get that first time. No, not quite enough for Mohammed.
Try to freeze it behind the black.
Yeah, not quite hard enough. He could, if he gets this right, he needs to clip off this and just play it enough weight to just get it level with the black and yellow, and he could have him in trouble. The red will be on the other side of the table if he plays it correctly. It's a little bit thin on that.
No, on the door.
Pretty good though. Still pretty good.
The break. I'm learning about how you break. It's the last row and the last ball to the left.
I have. That's actually pretty good now. That's a very good break. He could leave the red in the middle though. Yeah, he has as well. That's the thing with the break on these tables, because they're so quick and slidey. I break from the other side. I break between green and brown, and my white's always in the middle. So, and I hit the last red. I try and hit a 3/4 ball with a bit of pace, and then that kicks the white out. But what's happening on these tables is the break is difficult because that red keeps coming up past the blue.
Yeah.
And it's left on a lot of the time, so it's quite difficult. That's a good shot.
In pool, what we do,
smash them as hard as you can.
No, it's we master the break.
Okay.
And we make the one ball.
Doesn't it?
But the secret is that we play for the one ball to the corner.
Okay.
So we know how to make the one ball hit the rail.
Yes.
And come at a 45-degree angle to go to the right corner.
Okay.
And that's how we master the break.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're out of the tournament.
Yes. Yeah.
Blink of an eye. And that's why I'm looking at your break on the snooker table. You don't seem to it's too high risk. And even in the 6 red, you don't smash them.
No, well, you can't.
Because it's too much of a high risk.
Well, if you're... It depends who you're playing, obviously. But you wouldn't have... Like, if you smash the reds open in snooker, it's classed as very disrespectful. It always has been. So
tradition, yeah.
Yeah, so it always has been, and it's not a good look, to be totally honest. That's a good. I'm just watching table 2 here. Mohammed Al Joker looks like clearing up. It's a good clearance actually by him to win that first frame for the UAE too. He's perfect on the brown now to come out for the blue, and he's got he's well ahead, 28 ahead. He's comfortable enough.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How beneficial would it be nominating the pocket in snooker?
Eddie Charlton wanted to bring that in years and years ago.
Wow.
Because Eddie Charlton had a tournament in Australia where there was no flukes allowed, which is absolutely mind-numbing. To be honest about it, it makes no sense really.
Okay.
Flukes are part of the game, luck is part of the game. It's not a very nice part of the game, but it is part of the game. I mean, you can lose on a bit of luck, good or bad, but you just have to kind of accept it. It's hard, but you have to. Me personally, I find it especially hard, and I'm not very good at hiding my emotions, as most people that know me know. I'm kind of a heart on sleeve type of player, which is good and is not good at the same time. So you feel the force out there with the cue in a bit of a Darth Vader. Yeah, everybody's different.
Definitely.
Everybody's different. There's no point you trying to change your persona to try and accommodate other people's feelings. You just have to be yourself out there.
Definitely. That makes you where you are today, a great player representing Ireland.
Yeah, it's always the biggest honour for me, representing my country. There's no feeling like it. Just the only better feeling is actually winning for your country, which is not the easiest thing to do.
I haven't been to Ireland. I will go one day.
Wrap up well.
Yeah.
I played.
Funny you should say that.
It's kind of a weak safety shot there from the Mongolian player. I played a guy from Iraq in the first knockout round. I actually played him a couple of years ago as well. He lives in Qatar. Can't remember his name. He plays in the academy. Tall guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a really, really
Yeah, I know
nice
who
guy.
you mean. Yeah.
But he went to Ireland a couple of years ago, and he said he couldn't even go out and smoke a cigarette because it was so cold. He said he'd take one pull of his cigarette and go back in because it was too cold.
Wow.
So he never experienced anything like it. So yeah, he's a good guy, actually, a really good guy. He's playing in the team with a fella that looks like his brother.
Yeah.
From Iraq. They've had quite a good week, Iraq.
Yeah. Are you talking?
Player getting to the quarter final of the individual.
Ehab.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. So
That's a lovely safety shot, actually.
how can Mongolia come back here?
I have a funny feeling that this could be a very long frame. Just strikes me. I've seen the UAE player before, and he's a tidy player, but he wouldn't be of the standard of Mohammed Shihab, obviously.
He looks very determined.
He does. He's got
Very smartly dressed.
best dressed in the competition, I think, to be honest. But I still have this thing that I'm very traditionalist when it comes to snooker. I think both players, if you're playing for your country, both
Yeah.
players should be wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Everybody has an opinion, but that
I understand.
like Wales have all wear the red waistcoat, the burgundy waistcoat, and the white shirt. In Ireland, we have the green.
Yes.
We always, and if we're in a team, we wear the same colour shirts. So I just think it's a good look.
Yes, definitely for TV.
Yeah.
And you can see this shot here. He's under pressure a
Not a
little bit.
difficult red here.
See his accuracy.
The only thing is, if he doesn't hit it too hard, which he did,
In cricket,
He
they
can't
call that a
leave.
wide.
yeah, he can't leave a whole pile. But I think he's left this one behind. Has he left this one behind the pack? He has, I think. He's got a little angle here. He should be able to screw this in off the cushion and come in with the gap. He might be able to get on the black or back up for a ball colour. Looks like he's topping it in. Yeah, that was a strange shot. Oh, he's left a good chance now. That was a strange shot to play that outside because he was always going into the pack of reds.
I can see this as a break opportunity.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to call this early. I don't think it's going to be a break here, Paul. Somehow or another.
I'm glad you're here with your experience.
I could be wrong, but I'm not sure the pink goes in the middle. And if it doesn't, to be honest, I think the shot here is the red into the left centre and go up for the blue. Get the blue back in the spot and come back down the table. I think that looks the shot because it's difficult to get on the colour from where he is at the moment. I'm not sure the pink goes in the middle. Looks to me like he's going deep to go back up the table. And he's miscued.
The dreaded miscue.
Yeah. It's a good safety shot, actually. It's an attacking safety.
Now, one of
He
the
has to clean a bit of his tip off the ball.
questions I'm going to ask you. Do you carry, us pool players, we have different shafts. Just imagine if the tip came off, and yes, you carry spare tips, not a problem. Do you carry a spare cue, or was it? No.
I had one cue for most of my life.
Wow.
So when I was younger, started off playing, I had 2 or 3 different cues, and went to England when I was 16. Went to live in England to work, and I bought a John Paris cue.
Okay.
An original John Paris red glue, which is, most people know, quite an expensive cue, but I got him at the start, and I had that for 20 something years.
Wow.
And it eventually kind of it got weak, the wood, so I had to change it. I actually changed it in 2013, my ferrule snapped just before the World Championships in Latvia. Got a repair job done to it, but couldn't play with it again, so sold that. Bought a Maximus cue.
Okay.
And played with that for a year, did well, and then didn't play again for 2 years. And I've had 2 cues since. But yeah, most people that you know will play with 1 cue.
Yeah.
For most of pool is different.
Oh.
Because most cues in
it's
pool,
all over, yeah.
most cues in pool are maple. There's no grain, there's no ash in the cues, are there? Really?
No, we have carbon fibre.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like Marmite. You like it or you don't.
Yeah. Well, it's actually creeping into snooker now. There's a few.
I saw.
Anthony McGill is using a carbon fibre cue, black one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
I saw a lady in the ladies division.
Yeah. Eulina.
Yeah.
From Poland. Yeah. She's using a carbon fibre cue as well. Yeah. But it was very strange to see a professional snooker player using one.
Exactly.
Which Anthony McGill is. Look,
exactly.
It's each to their own. It wouldn't be mine. It wouldn't be for me.
Well, it's funny you should say parish cues. He made a special cue, the most complex one he ever made.
Oh my goodness.
It was the Pepsi cue. And what it was veneers of all the colours. So half of the cube was all veneers.
Okay.
And there was a joint, so I could use it for pool.
Very good.
So, unfortunately, somebody liked it so much they stole it from my car.
Well, that's not very nice.
And I never seen it again. But I put a reward out for £1,000, but never turned up. But this is what life's about. The cues you have all your life. And the cue I'm using at the moment is so expensive. I'm very lucky.
Do you play snooker?
I came third in the Ramadan Championships.
How many was in it? 3?
You're right. There was 3 in the final. No, I got 3rd place in 6 red. I can only play 6 red.
Okay. Why can you only play 6 red?
The passion and emotion.
All right. Okay.
I love all that. Yes. And it gives me a chance to catch up.
6 red's a bit of fun, to be honest.
I beat Bashar. Take care.
Oh, very good.
I got on the leaderboard.
That's a very good shot.
I did a break of 49 with my pool cue. Take care.
Very good. 49 is good.
With a pool cue.
It's more than I've had all week.
Oh. Yeah, I did play snooker many years ago. It's very rare I do commentary on the snooker, very rare.
It shows. No,
no, it does show. It does, because
I'm looking here, I hope he doesn't miss you again. He's gone deep. Oh, yeah, he likes the sound of the pocket when he hits it, this fella. I think these pockets are actually, the corner pockets are very tight on these tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of the tighter tables I've played on, and he seems to be overhitting it a bit. He's probably nervous, I'm guessing.
Now, when
That's a good shot. That's a lovely shot.
Amazon, who are the table sponsors, are the sponsors for the pool tables here in Qatar.
Yeah,
Rasson.
They're coming into the Q Sports market strongly the last few years, actually, Rasson. We have in our academy at home in Ireland, we have 4-star tables.
Have academy?
Yeah, we have 4-star tables and 4 Rasson tables. Yeah, and we're very lucky. We've got probably the best, in my opinion, the best amateur coach in the world, PJ Nolan.
Oh, of course.
Everybody knows PJ.
Yeah, of course, 100%. I know the legend.
Yeah, he's a great man, PJ. Great coach.
Yeah, I keep in touch with him.
Yeah, he's a good man, PJ. This is a big shot here because this could get Mongolia back into defeat and get this black in and get back down on the reds and build a bit of a lead. Just looking at the early stages of this frame, he could win this and get them back into it. But he's moving up and down on the shot, so I'm not sure he fancies this too much, really.
I've seen it all. Well, not all of it, but players tend to move so much.
He took a long time on that. Not sure he's got away with this, actually. Can't see if that red goes. Looks like it does, I think. Not not sure. If it does, he's got the pink in the middle. Yeah, it does go. This is quite a nice chance, actually.
So he's stuck in strong here to start break building. They're in the open.
Yeah, it just depends where the pink goes. I think the pink, it looks like it's going to go on the black spot.
That will come in handy.
It will if it goes. It looks like it will go.
So how far do you see your clearance? Are you two balls ahead, three balls ahead?
It really depends, to be honest. You hear people saying they're 6, 7, 8 shots ahead. I don't think, very few people think that far ahead.
How many?
Usually, you hear people saying, "Oh, he's 4, 5 or 6 shots."
Wow,
it's a poor miss. But I personally don't believe that. I think the most you can be ahead by is you can have a plan where you go, right, if I pot that red, that clears that red, which then clears that red. So that you're thinking of 3 reds maybe. So 1 ball clears 3 reds, but that's not thinking 3 shots ahead. That's thinking, if I clear that, it clears the other one. So you're only thinking of a kind of hypothesis, because it's not always going to work out. You could pot the first red, you might not get the colour, the angle you want on the colour, then you have to change your plan. So he's hit that lovely, actually. He's hit that really nicely.
I tend to go into 3. If I'm lucky, I can get the 2, obviously. But in snooker, I tend to go 2. In pool, I go for the run out. Whatever's on the table, got to run it out.
Yeah, but that's. I think that's everyone that's anywhere half decent at pool. Good shot. Yeah. He's not committed to that really. He's just trying to make the point. He's just trying to build up a lead, I think, here. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you're in break building and the balls are nice, you tend not to think about it too much. It just seems to happen naturally. You see the shot and you play the shot. So exactly. That's kind of the way you have to look at it, really. You just got to let your brain switch off and play, which is probably the hardest thing to do in this game. This is a big shot here. Just roll this red through. Oh no, he looks like he's
going all in
deep again.
And this is missable.
It's very missable now. It's less missable if he runs it through, but he's playing this really difficult. He's hit that lovely, actually. He's hit that really, really good. That's a nice shot. He's a little bit straight on this blue though. Just run it through a couple of inches and he left the red into the opposite middle. He looks like he's gone deep again. He likes the sound of the pocket when he hits it. Yeah.
So that green area is going to be playing a part.
Maybe he is. Yeah, he can get up for the black here now, which will then go back down the pink spot. This is a really good chance now.
Big shot.
He'll get the red. He'll definitely get the red. Oh my God, he's missed it. I can't believe it. Commentator's curse.
I've seen them miss so many times. You've got to focus.
Yeah, and that's a poor miss though.
I've often said it, the easy ones are the hardest ones on the table.
Yes, they are. I should know that. They're my biggest dilemma. The easy ones.
Can't believe it.
He's not happy, no. He's not happy. This is pretty good as long as he doesn't land bridging. No, he's perfect. It's a nice shot. He's got to be careful because he's got to remember the pink goes back in its own spot here, so just float this in.
Is there your team from Ireland? Is there another team playing?
Yeah. So we have Rodney Goggins and Dylan Rees.
Okay.
Dylan is actually our chairman in snooker and billiards in Ireland.
Okay.
He's our chairman for another few weeks. He's actually stepping down soon, but he's been an unbelievable chairman. We've been very lucky. He's built us the academy.
Good.
He's done so much work that needed to be done for Irish snooker, and he'll be missed by all the players, really,
100%.
and all the officials, but he'll still be involved. But Rodney's just, he's one of the best players around. He's one of the favourites for the men's individual. He just happened to run into Darren Morgan in the last 16. He'd missed that pink, is he? Yeah, that's a poor miss. He was up out of that very quickly. Yeah, he played Darren on table 1. Unfortunately, he didn't really get going at all in the match. But they'll be difficult in the team event because Rodney is so solid, and Dylan is actually number 2 ranked player in the world in world disability snooker.
Wow.
Dylan is partially sighted in one eye.
Wow.
So he plays in the disability as well, and he's actually, Dylan's an excellent snooker player. That's a good shot. He's been lucky with the jaw here, I think. Yeah, Dylan's an excellent snooker player.
Good.
But
I think I seen him play on the TV table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. That was it. That wasn't his best night, to be honest, but that was.
Yeah.
He'd spent all day in the hospital that day with John after John had his fall.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
that wasn't the best preparation. He was in the hospital with John for like 9 or 10 hours. So
Yeah.
it wasn't the best preparation, really. But it's this is a strange shot here now. The blow is easy, come down.
So why
Again,
is
he's trying to build a lead. He's looking for the points.
So he is going for the points.
Yeah, he's sacrificed position there now, really, because the blue, he can stun it up and down the spots and he can come back down for the red. He's got a difficult red now.
So do you feel the game, we call it chess at the table, but there's a master lesson. Do you feel chess is very close to thinking at the snooker table? Planning way ahead, protecting.
It depends who you're playing. It depends how the frame goes. Like sometimes it's the easiest game in the world when you're playing well, and then you could come back in the day after and it's definitely the hardest game in the world.
Yes.
Because it can just, no 2 days are the same in this sport. It's what makes it so fascinating, and it's
100%.
It is without a shadow of a doubt. I play golf to a reasonable level, and I play snooker, and this is without doubt. I've played more sports. Without doubt, this is the most difficult sport mentally that I've ever played. Yeah, he's kind of, but he'll be happy. He's got a 12-point lead, but that lead could disappear very quickly here if he drops this red in and gets on a colour. But he hasn't settled yet.
So what advice would you give to viewers if you want to play snooker? How would they go about coming into this sort of level for the World Championships?
Well, the problem with today's generation, unfortunately, is, in my opinion, and most people's actually, is everything. They want everything quickly. They want everything straight away, and they don't want to work that hard for it. You will not get anywhere in snooker without working very, very hard. You've got to put a lot of hours in this game. A lot of hours, and it's hard work, and a lot of it feels like it's unrewarding, but your reward comes when you get to wear your country's waistcoat at a World Championship or a European Championship or an Asian Championship, Pan American Championship, wherever you're playing. It has to be the biggest honour, and I think people forget that now, because I think for some people it seems too easy to get an international cap, but I think it should be the best honour in the world to represent your country.
Yes.
It still is for me. I'm 50 plus years old now, and it's still the biggest buzz I get is playing for my country, and that'll never change, I don't think.
So when I started playing English 8-ball, I just went to the local team and progressed from there, and then won tournaments, and I thought I was good, and then I went on to the international stage, and I thought I can't cope with this because I'm losing, and then I went on.
Safety shot here. Sorry, Paul. That's a really nice safety shot. He's played that lovely. Go on.
And I went on the professional tour. I learned, and when I learned, it was the IPA tour, and I learned, and I got to the semi-finals of the pro event. I'm explaining, if you don't put that motivation in, you ain't going anywhere.
Well, the funny thing about these tournaments is you come abroad to these tournaments, and people back home have this preconceived idea that you have to come over here and play no-miss snooker. That's not the case. What you've got to do is you've got to limit simple mistakes, and that good safety shot has earned him another chance, I think. Yeah, he's got a good chance now to a couple of reds and a couple of blues, or a couple of reds and blacks even here now, and he's got a nice lead. But yeah, you've got to come over, you've got to trust the ability you have and the work you've done, which is not the easiest thing to do, and you've got to try and...
Yeah.
He's starting to... What's that?
You can hear us? Come in.
Paul is trying to get Mohammed Shahab to come in and commentate on his partner here, but I don't think he's having it somewhere or another. I think he is coming in, actually.
No, I don't believe it. He's coming in.
He can have my chair.
No, your chair is glued to the... He is coming in. I've never had that before in all the years of World Championships.
Not sure, is he?
No,
he's not
coming in. He's just doing a jack in the book. We were worried then he was going to come in and put... That's how good of a character he is.
He's a nice guy.
A lovely character.
It's a big red in the middle. He missed the last one, which was quite easy, and he's done it again here. He doesn't seem to like the middle pockets.
Missed that.
That's a poor miss now with an 11-point lead, and he could have built 20 or 30-point lead there, which is big in a frame like this. Because you wouldn't have thought Mongolia would be taking too many frames off Mohammed. So they've got to be targeting these frames to try and win.
When I first came to Qatar, they didn't have any English 8-ball here. They had 9-ball, and I thought, 9-ball? How'd you play that? I really did, the standard. And then I was very lucky to train with the national team, so I was very lucky.
But they've got a great setup in the academy.
No. And it's getting better.
Yeah, well, they're building a new academy, I've heard. 3 floors. Is that true?
Yeah. Massive.
Yeah, so
they are having a new setup, a new layout. They're having a main table arena. The future's fantastic.
I've played in the academy twice, and it's a good setup there. And you're well looked after when you go in there as well. The people are good here. People in general in Qatar are amazing. Yeah. This Mongolian fella definitely does not like the middle pockets. He's missed 3 or 4. That one wasn't so easy, but he's missed 2 or 3 very easy ones into the middle. Gotta look for his name because I hate calling him the Mongolian there.
So this is a bit of a nightmare for them, even though it's been 17, 28 points.
Watching on table 2, Switzerland have an 11-point lead, which is funny because there's an 11-point lead on table 1 as well. But Switzerland have a pretty good chance there on table 2. I think he's going. Is he going for this? I think he should, because he could screw back and play for the black in the corner. It's kind of a free hit. Oh, it wasn't going.
Incidentally, do you play 9-ball?
No, I do not. But I will come over and play in the tournament, but I won't even practice. I'll just play for fun.
Would you really?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
The pockets
No, you'll be fine.
Pockets are huge.
Yeah. 4.2 now. Inches. The buckets are...
They're absolutely huge. That's it. No. One of my friends played 9-ball one time, fell into the pockets. The rescue service had to get him back out. The pockets are so big. But
if you need to borrow a cue,
I'll borrow one off you when I'm over.
You 100%. My cues average between 2,500 up to 5,000 US dollars.
That's in all the way.
So they're expensive.
I promise you I won't bang it.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's a good shot, no.
They're very expensive, you know. I tell you what, your snooker cues are expensive as well.
Yeah, my cue I have at the moment, I got it made about a year ago. I got it made from scratch by Ton Maximus in Thailand. He's a really good cue maker, but it was a little bit special. On the nameplate is my daughter's name.
Oh,
the year she was born.
Sentimental cue.
Yes.
Oh, I love them.
It's a strange shot there because I think he had the perfect angle on the blue in the middle to pot the blue and cannon the red out of the way so he could be on the red or red. But again, these two players look to be only trying to hang on to each other at the moment. They're struggling to put anything together of any significance, really. That's a pretty good safety shot.
In the first game, in this match, the cue ball between 4 to 5 times in one game was making the cue ball disappear. I thought we were watching the billiards.
Yeah. I actually, Essa is the name of the player from the UAE, and I have to be honest, Joe, I don't think I'm going to have a go at the lad from Mongolia. Looks like Baller Chorlin. Not sure that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I do have a bit of a difficulty pronouncing the names, even on the stage.
Oh, no, I think he's been quite lucky here, actually. Yeah, he has. But he's got the red in the middle, which isn't easy. He could also play the snooker behind the black off the red. But I think he'll go for the pot. This has turned into quite a big frame now, actually. Big difference between 2-0 and 1-1 here. That's a good shot. That's not the nicest kiss in the world, though. I think he'll be playing the snooker behind the brown here. He's looking at the blue, but that doesn't look to be the shot to me. Surely he's got a rolling behind the brown here.
So I'm looking at the scoreboard here. In the brackets, England are 1-0 up against Jordan and trailing by 3 points. Egypt versus Iran, 2. So Egypt are 1. Frame up.
Iran 2-0. And the 6 red ladies. Isabella against. Go on, you have a call at that name, Paul. I'm not going to go at that. I haven't got my glasses on either, so I can't see it. I'll have to bring my glasses the next time. Diana Stechechny. Then Kokai 1. She's 1-0 up in the 6 red. Oprah Shah is playing. I'm not sure who that is. Shakar Balarchuna in the 150 up billiards. First game. It's quite tight, actually. 104 plus 112. Pankaj Advani won 3-0 this morning in 45 minutes or so. An outstanding performance, actually. I watched it.
Do you play billiards?
I play a little bit. I actually asked if I could be allowed playing the tournament, the 150.
Wow.
Because obviously I had nothing else to do for the rest of the week, but unfortunately the draw was done and they couldn't
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so it would have been nice to play in it. I'm not very good, but I'd be able to play a little bit, but I wouldn't be at that level.
Let's have a look at the billiard games. There's one which I was in Russia playing Russian billiards on the pyramid table.
Yeah, that's a totally different game, that one.
I gave up after 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's the one with the big white balls. And
it's all over. It's all over. And the cue was like a 20-foot piece of. It was like a javelin.
We played it myself, actually, and Brendan O'Donoghue.
Yeah.
And we played it in Latvia in, I'm gonna say 2013, I think it was. And we decided after about 20 minutes that we had to stop.
It was all over.
Yeah, you're going to destroy your cue action. You're just trying to hit the ball so hard. We just didn't have a clue what we were doing.
And my favourite game is the
good safety.
Free cushion billiards.
Yeah, 3 cushion billiards. It's a great game, actually. There's a lot of skill.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get off the table.
Yeah, there's a lot of skill. It's a great game. It's a great game. There's a lot of good cue sports games, but there's none of them very easy, unfortunately.
No.
Pool.
Oh. Believe me, they're making it more difficult with a 4.2-inch pocket. But it's you snooker players. I like your. How can I explain? Your courage. courage coming over to do well. I think you could do well. You know, practice me with the day, and
I don't have any inclination towards pool.
I could help you with the rules. I could help you with the break.
I love snooker. It's
snooker players are very good at pool, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Yeah, a lot of them are. Like, but yeah, it's not for me. It's okay for a bit of fun every now and then, but snooker's a game I want to play. So you can't play both. You can only play one, really.
Yes, I agree.
We have some, like, Greg Casey has represented Ireland numerous times at snooker, and Greg's one of the best pool players in Ireland as well.
Yeah.
You know, he's very good. I think he's taking this red on. No, he's not. Oh, he's been lucky there. He's been very lucky there.
And look at the points.
Yeah, nothing in it really. 2 points in it. 2 points for some reason feels like a big lead in this frame. I don't know why, but it just does. Yeah, I think he's got to take this red on, really. I don't think he will, but I think he should. I think he'll probably just come off the inside of it. Yeah. He's put a good shot here. This could be a snooker, actually. And it is.
So they call that the shark shot. Great white.
Very good.
The referee helped me, Jasmine, because I didn't know how to call the corner pocket, and she said there's a yellow pocket and there's a green pocket to identify where it's going. I never knew that.
Well, there's actually...
Yeah, go on, please. I need some more information.
The pockets are actually... There's a game we play in Ireland called golf on the snooker table. So, and it's... You have... The red and the white ball are together, the yellow and the green are together, the brown and the blue are together, and the pink and the black are together. And the pockets are numbered. So as we're looking at the table here, we're looking at the black end. The bottom right black pocket is number 1.
Okay.
The bottom left black pocket is number 2. The middle left pocket is 3. The corner left pocket, yellow pocket, is 4. The green pocket is 5, and the other middle is 6.
Okay.
And it's... I'm not going to go into the details and the rules because we'd be here all day, but...
That's how you call it?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Looks like he's gonna be going back here. So whenever we're playing in Ireland, you see a lot of people when we're abroad and we say, oh, he's missed it into the number 1 pocket, and they look at you like, what's the number 1 pocket?
Yeah.
We know, but they don't know.
Yeah.
Then we have to explain it like I've just explained it, but then snooker players being snooker players, they want to know the full rules. Well, how is it played? It's actually a great game.
Okay.
It's a great game for knowledge. It helps with billiards as well. It's for knowledge of angles and knowledge of cannons and things like that. So it's actually a great game. But yeah, that's how we differentiate the pockets: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Funny you should say that. I was watching these gentlemen from I'm not too sure. I think it was from South Africa. I'm not too sure. But they put, when they racked the balls up for the pool table, they put them all on the cushion. So they had 3 on each cushion.
Oh yeah, to tear them up.
No, and they win by points.
Okay.
I ain't got a clue how they played it. But yeah.
This is a bit of an opening for us. I know if he can drop this red in the middle, he should be on the black.
So this is a chance to open up the cluster.
Yeah, he's gone too hard here, I think. Yeah, it's very hard.
I'm surprised he didn't try and open up there. Get going. Or is he just going to pick them off one by one? Well,
I got to be honest, I think he needs to play the black here and screw over behind the pink, leave it on the bottom cushion, because he'll get a snooker on both reds. That's the shot. He's just hit it a little bit too hard, I think, is he?
That's a great shot.
Yeah, I think he's on the red up the top, though. I think actually he could be on the edge of the red by the green, and he's definitely on the red up the top. He's a bit unlucky there. It was the right shot. He's just a little bit too hard or soft, whichever the case may be. I think he's going for this actually. He looks like he's queuing up to hit it quite hard again. I think he needs to just drop this in really. Yeah, he's hit that very hard again. Oh, he's got quite lucky there actually. This is actually, I think he'll go for this right down the cushion by the green, because he can just stun it in. If he plays a soft screw shot here just to hold it where the white is, he could get cover as well and play the pot. I think it's the right shot. Yeah, I think he's got to go for this. Just don't overhit it.
So this red.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot. Very nice. He's perfect on the green actually. He's got the right angle as well just to float it in for the red on the cushion. He's done well there. He's turned his frame around in his favour because he was a few points behind.
And on table 2,
shot.
Switzerland have took a big lead.
Just to have, but UAE are in.
20 points of deficit.
20 points of deficit, but he's got a red for the black here, with another red behind the black, which I have a feeling, I'm not sure he's played that very well. That's a poor shot, really, because he needed to be high on that, pot the black and snooker him. That's a good shot by Essa again.
So this black starting to pull away.
Yeah, this could give him a nice 14-point lead with a good chance of the yellow, I would say, to follow. If he leaves himself the right angle, just float the yellow in for the green. Yeah, good. That looks perfect. It's a little bit straight actually. You might have to screw this in now.
So this yellow, holding on to the green.
Whenever he's tried to screw anything in with power, he seems to move on the shot quite a bit. So he needs to stay still on this. Yeah, he's played that very well actually. He's hit that really nicely. Yeah, he's took these well. So he's got a 17-point lead, so he just needs green and brown to give the UAE a 2-frame lead, first to 3 in the match. Needs to stay still on this as well. Looks like he's going to punch it in. Yeah, he didn't stay still on that. He could have fluked this in the middle. Oh my goodness.
How big is this?
No.
So 22 on the table. Plenty of points on there.
He doesn't want to overhit this. He needs to clip this in thin so he can go inside the blue and come back up outside the blue and come up for the brown. If he hits this too hard, it'll widen the angle and he'll cannon the blue. He won't get back up the table. So he needs to make sure he doesn't overhit this. Just clip it thin. It looks like he's going deep again to me.
This could be a mighty blow.
Yeah, it's a good shot actually. This is perfect. He's actually got a really nice angle now on the brown just to top this in. He naturally go over towards the blue. That could be a very expensive miss on the green by Essa.
And after this frame, Mark, we'll go for a break.
Yes,
because I know you got food.
Yeah, I'm going for my dinner.
And then I'm going to
All the Irish lads
go for a nice cup of tea. But the nice thing is, Mark, to have your experience in the commentary booth. That's much appreciated as we watch the brown mist.
The brown wasn't.
It's much appreciated. And I hope you do come over for the pool. It's enjoyable. And we played in a big arena. We played in the Palace Hotel. Great big venue.
Where's that white?
Missed that again.
This is
table 2.
This has been a very nervy, touchy frame.
6 points in it.
I actually played this man in the individual in my group. He hits the ball really nice. He's a nice player. That's a good shot, actually. He's played there on table 2. Oh, he's very close to that pink with his sleeve, isn't he? He is. Not sure the ref was in the right spot to see that, actually.
So there's Brown.
Well, he needs the blue as well now because he's only 14 ahead.
How difficult is this, Mark?
This is difficult, yeah. He's got to cue this really well. He's got to stay still on the shot. Anything he's had to play like this, he's not been staying still on. He's played that really well. It's a good shot. Now he's got 2 options here. Personally, I would send the blue down behind the pink and black and bring the white across the table and try and line it all up with the blue spots. That's the shot, but he's overhit it. But it's not too bad. So 18 ahead, 18 on the table. And on table 2, 22 on the table with 6 in it. But there's a good chance for Switzerland on the brown on table 2. It's not very close.
He has to be careful here because I have seen them missed a little bit further back near the balk line. They try to catch it too fine. But he's played that well.
I think there's a pot on this. I think there's a
cuttable there.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. The only problem, he's got no control of the white, but he only needs the blue.
Yeah.
There is a cut on it. It's very thin, but there is a cut. I'm not sure he'll play it.
And there it is. You're right, Mark. Your knowledge. It's cuttable.
Yeah, he's not played it though.
But I'm surprised.
So am I. I'm not
54 points.
Not sure he'll see this shot, but if he clips quarter ball off the blue, he'll come off side cushion with the blue into the middle of the back cushion, and the white should come down towards the black. He should have. Could be a telling safety shot. But yeah, it looks like he's playing it actually. Just don't hit it too hard. And he has eyes. I'm not sure what he's played actually. This could be behind the pink. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me.
Mark, what's going on?
I don't know, because
What's going on there?
I have to be honest, I didn't see that shot. To be honest, I'm not sure he did either, but it's turned out to be an absolute beauty. And that is not an easy hit, because the slide on these cushions is very difficult to judge.
So this blue, he has to hit it.
He's gone 3 cushions. He looks like sliding inside this to me. Yeah, he has as well. That's very unlucky. But this can go back now because they changed the rule last year. This time last year that wouldn't have gone back because the rule was if you could only tie,
yeah,
it couldn't go back, but they've changed that since.
So he's going back. Oh,
I don't know what the referee's saying here, but he can actually put it back, I think. I'm not sure the rule here, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, this can definitely go back. I think the referee's wrong here. Well, I don't think I know the referee's wrong. He's 100% wrong. This has to go back. I think it's definitely about the miss rule. I assumed it is. I couldn't see anything else they'd be discussing really. We can't hear, obviously. Mohammed Shahab there in the shot is getting involved. I'm not getting involved.
No, we don't. We had the technology for a foul yesterday, but we don't. And what happens is the playback is done for the players.
I think he's telling him he can't go back, but it can go back. He's obviously told him he can't. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get my Google out here.
There's so much to understand in the game, just not in playing the game, the rules as well. But I can assure you everybody's doing their best out there to...
Oh, he's had an
the miscue. And that could be the frame over. So he's just having the cue ball cleaned.
Actually, I'm just thinking, I could be wrong here, but I think this came up last year at the World Championships. I'm not sure the IBSF follow World Snooker rules in accordance with the miss. I think actually in this situation, I actually think that the IBSF don't allow the ball to go back.
Okay.
But in World Snooker rules, it definitely does. I have to check that. I'll have to check that. He's had a go for the blue. He's left actually a pretty good chance here because it's the natural angle to come back down for the pink. Still only 13 in it, as that was a miscue, not a foul. So
when it comes to the rules of the game, if you do a foul, that's about it really for me.
what he's got to be careful of here is the natural angle for the pot in the blue is actually the white coming down towards the bottom left pocket.
Well spotted, Mark.
So he's got
natural angle.
He looks like he's playing bottom again, though. He seems to hit everything with bottom. Oh, it's a great shot. This is really good, actually.
So this pink.
Oh, it's a beautiful shot. No, this is actually really difficult. I'm not sure the people at home realise, but these pockets are quite tight along the cushion, so this is very difficult. He's got to trust this, just follow it through. Play the black in the opposite pocket, play the pink at pocket weight and give himself a chance. Needs both balls. Big ball is huge in the context of the match.
It's starting to get cold in the office here today. The fridge is open. We had a blizzard this morning.
There we go. Oh my god, he looks like he's gone screwing it in again. He doesn't seem to like playing pocket weight here, which is definitely the way to play it. No, he's gone deep here. This makes the pot so much more difficult. That was oh my god, he's
wow.
flipped it, is he? No, he's got away with it. He's got away with that, has he?
Imagine if that went in.
Can't see the angle. That looks like a very thin snick to me. I don't think he can pot that. No, he can't. He can't pot that. Well, he can, but he's got to go up and down the table. It's actually a difficult shot, this. On the other table, on table 2, There's 5 in it to Switzerland with pink and black left. He's in quite a difficult position, actually.
It's hard to believe on table 2 this is the same formality, but pink and black in play. But
that's actually quite a clever shot there. He's left the decision now to the Mongolian player to see what he wants to do. For a funny feeling he's going to do the same thing. Could be a re-rack here. He looks like he's going to try and clip off it, but I don't think that's the shot because he can't really cover the pink.
we have in English 8 pool we have a minute per shot. In American pool we have something like 35-40 seconds a shot.
Yeah, well, as we've seen this week, Paul, there's no time limit in snooker, unfortunately.
Should there be time limits in snooker?
I personally think that referees need to be stronger. I think there's certain players that don't play within the rules, and I think this is a strange shot here. He's missed that, has he? Did he hit that? But yeah, I just think players do certain things to put off other players, and I think the referees need to be a bit stronger and just tap them on the shoulder and say, look, you need to speed up a bit. That's just my opinion. Again, it's the opinion of a lot of players here, actually. There's been some shenanigans this week with players taking quite a long time over shots.
Yeah. Sometimes you can overthink the shot.
Yeah. Well, the longer you take, the more problems you see.
Yeah.
Sometimes your first instinct, 99 times out of 100, is the correct instinct. Usually you just go with that. He's played a good shot here. He's actually played a really good shot. There's only one thing worse than slow play, and that's bad slow play. That's the only thing worse.
So the pink only needed for United Emirates. How am I going over there? Need both balls.
I wonder will he go for this?
He's going all in. Can he hit that? He should be okay.
Yeah, he's on both sides of that.
Would you go all in on the pink?
I don't know. To be honest, it's one of those shots you have to be out there, really. And you have to either fancy it or you don't. I don't think he'll play the pot. I could be wrong. I think he'll clip off the edge of it. No, he looks like he's playing the pot, actually. Oh, geez.
Wow.
He's got away with it.
Didn't he do well?
Yeah, he actually hit it really good. Hit it really nice. I'm not sure there's a clip on this for Essa. It looks like there might be. It's thin though, he's got to watch the white. If he plays this with side, this could be going towards the bottom right black pocket. He's got to be careful here.
What a shot.
Great shot. Great shot. He's done well there to win that frame.
Before we go to a commercial break,
for the UAE.
Mark, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me, Paul.
And it was an honour with your knowledge and to hear a little bit about yourself. And Mark,
thank you, Paul. I'll be back again before the end of the week. I've got nothing else to do.
Listen, just one thing before you go.
Yes.
The door's locked. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are born.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2020.
Welcome back to Qatar.
In a world where precision meets strategy, and every shot is a masterpiece painted on the baize canvas, get ready for a snooker spectacle. The World Championships 2023. World top snooker champions will converge, aiming for the coveted title. It's a battle of nerves, skill, and strategy. World Championships Qatar 2023, where champions are made and legends are